There's a Closet Jedi here, again with another Star Wars action figure review. Today we'll be reviewing a Star Wars The Force Unleashed Commemorative Collection. Emperor Palpatine with Shadow Troopers. And this was from the 2008, I believe this was the 30th anniversary collection. Let's take a look at the back. Emperor Palpatine with Shadow Troopers. Among the Emperor's elite shock troopers, the Shadow Troopers utilize advanced cloaking technology to ambush enemies. They can remain completely undetectable until the moment they strike. With keen tactical awareness, the Shadow Troopers can cross rebel lines undetected and use their stealth skills to gather intelligence that can be used to organize future Imperial attacks. This is an image of the other set, which is Darth Vader with Incinerator Troopers. Emperor Palpatine, the Emperor relies on information as much as fear and brute force to achieve his aims. His Shadow Troopers provide him with intelligence that can be gained no other way from enemies, or supposed allies who may be plotting against him. Shadow Stormtroopers, these Imperial troopers are given advanced training in stealth tactics in addition to standard combat techniques. They are indeed shadows, blending in with such skill that their targets remain unaware that these covert spies were ever present. Here's an image on the back of the two Shadow Troopers the set came with, and Emperor Palpatine with a red lightsaber. The side packaging is pretty cool. You see an image of the Death Star and the Imperial shuttle, as well as the Star Wars Force Unleashed. '30th anniversary. I really like the packaging in the back of that. Looks good to me. Might be a nice backdrop to some of my action figures if I take it out. Let's take a look at the actual action figures. I'll be doing probably more in-depth review at some other point, but I just wanted to show you what the action figures in this set look like. You've got the two Shadow Troopers, as well as Emperor Palpatine. Okay, that's better, isn't it? Okay. Let's start off with the Shadow Troopers, since there's two of them. They're both identical. They come in a black and sort of grayish silverish paint scheme. They come with one blaster each. They have a holster. Okay, in terms of articulation, they're pretty well articulated. Their arms, both arms go up and down. The elbows bend. Elbows bend. Wrists turn. Torso turns. Head turns. Knees and feet go up and down. Okay, and that's that for the Stormtrooper. You can see the back. It's pretty much a standard Stormtrooper. It's just the paint job that makes him a little bit more unique as a Shadow Trooper. Let's do a quick comparison to another Stormtrooper from the 30th anniversary line. Let's take him out of this display. Here we go. This one's from the also from the 30th anniversary line. Fan's choice. Pretty much the same Stormtrooper, same blaster. Same accessories, same look to them, except this one's all in black, except for some bluish details there in silver. Just to give you a comparison of the two. And then there's Emperor Palpatine. Okay, he comes with a fabric robe, a red lightsaber. The detailing on the face, I think actually in terms of his looks, his face and head sculpt, I think it's one of the best I've seen. I really like the detailing in terms of the ridges in his skull, his forehead. Okay, the face, it's just so intense. You know, I would definitely be afraid if a real Emperor Palpatine came at me and he looked like that and gave me that look. Definitely the face sculpt is right on. It's definitely what I would expect from a real live Emperor. He is pretty well articulated. His arms go up and down, his wrists turned around, elbow articulation. He has a skirt. Okay, in terms of his legs, his ankles turn around. He's fully articulated. He's definitely fully articulated. Another thing that I think is great is the fact that his hands aren't just in any pose or grips. It's something like, you know, you can almost imagine that he's trying to grab at you, not just trying to hold on to something. Okay, and there he is. This was a little bit more in detail than I thought it was going to be, but you know what? I just went with the flow. Sometimes that's what you gotta do. Oh, forgot to mention the hood can come up over his head. Let's see if I can put that down on him. Get a good look. Where is it? There we go. Oops. Well, here he is, if I can get him standing up again. It's always a little difficult to do with one hand, but there's Emperor Palpatine with his Imperial Guard standing in front of a Death Star window, which I got from a Power of the Force, really old vintage place that I had. Maybe that'll be my next review. But anyway, as I said before, if you're going to get this one, pick him up for Emperor Palpatine. I think he's great. His facial details, the look on that face is just definitely one of the better ones I've seen for Emperor Palpatine. So, I hope you enjoyed this review. Thanks again. This was A Closet Jedi.